Hello again. James Goy Jr. here, and we are continuing on in our series of discussions on the subjects um, having to do with the chapters of my book, How to Attract Money Using Mind Power. And we are at session 10, or discussing the subject of chapter 10, which is affirmations. I open the chapter on affirmations with a quote by a fellow by the name of Henry Thomas Hamblin. He wrote a book called Dynamic Thought in 1921. And here's what he wrote. In part, of course. This isn't the whole book. But he wrote, "Not only do affirmations impress the subconscious mind, thus producing action in accordance with the will, but they project outwards from the mind into space, attract forces and help from other sources, and bring them to minister and to bless." Really? Wow. They attract forces and help from other sources and bring them to minister and to bless. That's the power of affirmation. That is the power of using affirmations. An affirmation is, quite simply, a word, phrase, or sentence that is predetermined and designed for the exact purpose of impressing the subconscious mind with the mental impressions of the way you want things to turn out, the way you want circumstances to evolve. And for the purposes of what I teach and for my book, and for this subject of attracting money with mind power, we are concerned with using affirmations to help you attract money. Affirmations can be thought, spoken, or written, and always keep in mind that though through your words you are creating a mold or a blueprint for your subconscious mind to work from, it is your feelings, the emotional power you put behind them, that will give your subconscious mind the power it needs to be able to bring about what it is that you want to bring about. You can do affirmations from a few times to dozens of times in a row, and you should do them upon waking and before going to sleep, when your subconscious mind is more easily reached than at other times by your conscious mind. You can do them on and off during the day. You should do them often. The more crucial, time-sensitive, or important a goal or outcome is to you, the more you should be doing affirmations on that. And you always state your affirmations in the present sense, okay? Present tense. Affirmations are a statement of things, of financial outcomes in this instance, or for our usage. Financial outcomes that you want to see come about. But you word your affirmations in such a way as if they have already come about, as if the things you want to see happen financially have already happened. So instead of "I will have $1 million in the bank," you would affirm, "I have $1 million in the bank." Or "I wish I could," or "I want to," or "someday I will be able to make good financial decisions." Your affirmation would not be that. It would be, "I always make good financial decisions." Affirmations are my favorite mind power technique. I believe they are the easiest that the technique of affirmation is the easiest mind power technique to apply. It is so easy. I really want you to get that. You determine what it is you want to come about financially. You write out a statement, keep it short and to the point, a statement that states that thing as if it's already come about, and then you mentally, which will probably be how you do them mostly, verbally, which will probably be how you do them second most often, and written, which would follow third, and you do them every day. You continue to do your affirmations until, for how long? Until what you're looking for comes around. Now, many years ago, I was $10,000 in credit card debt. I had a very low paying job. I couldn't even meet my expenses each month. I was borrowing money on credit cards each month just to not only survive but to pay the other credit cards. It was really a black hole. It was spiraling out of control. And of course, I'd already been studying, metaphysics and mind power and things like that. And I came up with this idea to have an affirmation for the credit card debt. And the affirmation was simply, all of my credit cards are completely paid off. All of my credit cards are completely paid off. And I did that affirmation upon waking, before going to sleep, riding my bike to my low-paying job in the morning, riding it back in the afternoon. Hundreds of times and thousands of times I just did that affirmation. All of my credit cards are completely paid off. All of my credit cards are completely paid off. I did not concern myself with how it was going to happen. Indeed, I had absolutely no idea how that could happen. It was there was nothing I could come up with to get rid of that credit card debt. I was in fact going in deeper each month, and it seemed like, from a conscious mind standpoint, that there was nothing I could do, barring getting a high-paying job or something. Well, 4 to 6 weeks into this, and I've said that affirmation religiously every day, hundreds and thousands of times throughout that 4 to 6 week period, someone came into my life who I had not seen for years, and who in fact I didn't really even know that well. It's more, I knew that person through another person. And in our first meeting, their discussion, I told them of my credit card debt. I don't know how it came up. It came up. That person wrote me a check for $10,000 and said, here, clear up those credit cards. You don't need that. $10,000. It wasn't a loan. It was a gift. Now, as things transpired, it turned out that that person really needed some help, that I might have been just about the only person that could have helped them with something very important in their life, which I gladly did. But that's not why they gave me the check. They didn't even know, how the universe was lining things up. I'll stop it there. I want you to know that affirmations work, and that it's a simple technique. You can learn it quite easily, you can apply it easily, and you can have huge financial results. You can have just a profound shift in how you attract money and in your whole approach to money. So consider using them, okay? Affirmations. They really do work wonders. See you next time.